Well, we had a question come in via Facebook, and it's a very straightforward, simple question, and it is, what is urim and thummim?
Well, they're two Hebrew words that literally mean lights and perfection. So, and they were worn by the high priest on the breastplate, the urim and thummim, as well as 12 stones to represent the 12 tribes of Israel. And they were used to ascertain the will of God in doubtful matters. And we can see the occasional reference to it in the Old Testament part of the Bible. If we come to Numbers chapter 27 and verse 21, it says, and this is referring to Joshua, and he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall inquire of him by the judgment of the Urim before the Lord. And so it was a way of knowing a yes-no situation so that the people could be guided. Now, there were times when this wasn't available to the people. There's an example of this in 1 Samuel chapter 28 and verse 6, and it says, and when Saul inquired of the Lord did not answer him, either by dreams or by Urim or by prophets. So that there were times when God answered by Urim and Thummim, but there were times when he didn't provide that answer.
Thank you, Pastor Kent, for that answer. Dr. Wallin, anything else we can add to this question about the urim and the thummim?
Well, we find the first reference here in Exodus chapter 28, verse 30. Again, as Pastor Kent mentioned, it's in connection with the high priest, this time Aaron, the first high priest of Israel. It says, and you shall put in the breastplate of judgment the urim and the thummim, and they shall be over Aaron's heart when he goes in before the Lord. So Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel over his heart before the Lord continually. And so this was a way by which God would communicate answers to his people when they needed to know his will. There were several ways that could be done, and one was through the high priest and consulting the Urim and Thummim.